Hey, it's a philosophical Wednesday, and I guess the cold as usual, but we talk about the Agentic AI and AI, and we actually cover what the identity for the agents mean, how the agents could understand each other, and the meaning of the semantical layer. And we also talk about the need of the behavioral protocol and consensus, how to make sure that agents do what they promise to do, and all these pieces. To be honest, right now, it's on the early stage or absent completely, and we need to make it happen. But yet another quite important missing pillar, especially critical when we involve the agents to human decisions that as a humans depends on. It's ethical layer and ethical AI. Ethical AI is a huge topic, and if you want to uh, understand more about the ethics of AI, you actually could read the book Ethical Machine. And a lot of people say that ethics are subjective, but it's not. And it's one of the big manipulations that we say that everybody have their own ethics and all the things. And if we could divide the ethical frameworks, we could start from the foundational prerequisites for the ethics. And foundational prerequisite for the ethic for AI agents actually it's first of all elimination of bias, elimination of bias in the models, elimination of bias in the data, biased data produce biased models, and it could lead to biased decisions. And we are humans, we biased, so we produce the biased data, and then this chain start working. It's quite challenging, actually, the pillar and most important one, and that's why I really believe that the future is on the small language models that trained on barely smaller, more curated, more high quality data sets that actually will be easier to control and will be easier to understand if they biased or not. The third pillar is explainability. And explainability of decisions, it's a big topic. Explainable AI. It's not so easy because right now we see the models as a black boxes. They learn the patterns, they do the job, but we have no idea how they came to this conclusion. So the explainable results and more results that rely more on the reasoning layers instead of pure pattern recognitions, it's a way to go. But maybe we will find another architectures and another approach in AI that will be more explainable. And why explainability is so important? If you, for example, have the loan agent and somebody applied to loan, you need to really explain them their decisions because they, according to the law, have the rights. And if you take some decisions that other people depend on, actually you need to be prepared to explain the results of this decision. And the third pillar, and that's quite critical, and it's my favorite one. So the ethical AI should be privacy focused because without the privacy and minimalization of the data exposure and all of the things, it's not going to fly. So these three pillars is the prerequisite to build the ethical layer on top. So it should be eliminated bias, it should be explainable, and it should respect the privacy and privacy by design law. And then, on top of these three pillars, we actually could build the ethical framework that actually shape how the agents behave and what's accepted, what's not. but it's a next step for, let's say, the behavioral and interactional protocols, and it's a part, for example, the consensus is a part of this broader scope, and we will talk about this in our next videos. But the ethics is important. It's on early stage, but we need to work on it all together, because without this, agents have no ability effectively communicate and do the job, and especially they could not effectively communicate and do the job with the interaction of the humans. Because then, if it's not ethical, then it's the question if our business model, or if our product actually is ethical also. So that's all that I was keen to share with you. See you next time. It's the end of the series, and then I will start the new one, more technical, for the technical people. So choose.